Hey guys, Kage here. I'm gonna try to start doing a little segment. I'm gonna call it Back from the Shadows. Try to review some of the older games people may have missed. As you can see, this is Crackdown. This game released on the Xbox 360 on February 20th of 2007, and obviously from the look of it, you can tell its age. I mean, it's not the prettiest game, but with the cel-shaded art style, I think most of the time you can get away with that. But I'm just going to show you some gameplay and basically do my own review for the game. And to do that, I'm going to use what's called Keys to the City mode. This was a DLC that I downloaded, but basically I can show you the progression of the character at a much faster rate than if I were to just, you know, play the regular campaign. So, a little bit of a load here. Older Xbox 360 game. Takes a minute to load. It's downloaded straight to the hard drive. I actually got this game because of the free games with gold they've been doing to promote the Xbox One. So, got a couple games from that. I might go over some of those other ones. One I probably won't do is Defense Grid because that game's terrible. But we'll start here at the Agency Keep. Just regular loadout. Because of the fact that I'm not connected to the internet right now, I don't have all of my DLC, but that's not going to matter. So here we've got your regular agent, you know, roundhouse kick, which is the only melee attack you have unless you run and do this little weird dragon kick thing. Run around in circles, jump, shoot, throw a grenade, change a gun, zoom in. You know, your basic shooter. A lot of people actually got real down on this game because when it first came out, everybody was like, oh, Grand Theft Auto clone. And yeah, there is a lot of driving in this game. There are cars everywhere, you know. But I feel like they tried to do something of their own without being a Grand Theft Auto game. But the funny thing is, one of the main people that made this game was actually on the team for Grand Theft Auto. So that's probably why it's got that feel. So right here I've got a level 1 agent. You can see in the top left of my HUD there's no points in anything. It's like I walked out of basic training and I'm basically a noob. So the reason I used Keys to the City mode is I can change that from here. And one of the things I thought was really cool about this game is as you level up stats, your character's appearance actually changes. So as I level up my agility, you see I grew some hair there, I'm not bald anymore. Hit it again, my armor changed, I got a little more hair on the top, I'm rocking that really fat mohawk with the ugly sides. Level up again, hey, full head of hair and I'm got pork chop, you know, pork chop stash and tattoos on my face. Darker, for some reason I shaved the sides of my head and left the beard. You know, agility's max there. Leveling your driving skill, you're not going to be able to see that right here, so I'll show you that when it's relevant. Same with explosion skill, doesn't change the look of your character at all. Strength is the one that changes it the most. Little scrawny dude, right? I mean, nothing to sneeze at. Muscles get a little bigger. Holy crap, I got taller. A little bit bigger, I'm a freaking monster. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I'll jack up my firearms skill here. I'll show you some of these agency cars. You've got the supercar, the SUV, and the old school Optimus Prime truck. So we'll just do the supercar for right now. Standard roadster, right? Nothing special about it. The supercar's got the wedge ability, which lets you drive underneath other cars. So, right now, it's real slow to start. This thing's not doing 0 to 60 anytime fast, you know. Now, if I level up my driving skill, the car changes. Gets a little faster, your handling gets better. Up again, faster, handling gets better. Okay, cars are starting to look pretty sweet, and now I'm in the Batmobile. So, the best part about this is the Batmobile has machine guns on it. So if you feel like running people over or shooting at the agency people who I just backed into, you can do that, and you've got guns to help you with it. So, the legitimate way to level your driving skill is there are stunt markers out here that you can drive through. I'll see if I can hit this one right here. I horribly missed it, but if you go through those, you gain some driving points. You saw the purple orbs come up. Another thing you can do is run over people, as long as they're not, you know, civilians or peacekeepers, and that gets you some points too. So, if you're looking for in-depth story, this is probably not the game for you, because once the game starts, the annoying voice in your head, they never give you a name, he just says, "I'm the voice of the agency." He tells you, "We've got 3 gangs in this city, we need you to wipe them out because the peacekeepers can't do their job." So you go around. I'll actually take us to one of these fine gentlemen here in a second. I'm gonna use a fast travel point. That's another thing I wanted to mention. When you start the game, there are supply points in the game, and oh, you see me sending that guy flying? That's the wedge ability there. A cool feature about the shooting in this game is you can lock on and target different body parts. Now, I know you see that now in some newer games, but at the time I thought it was a pretty cool concept. This is how you level your agility orbs. They were real big about orbs in these games for some reason. With your agility maxed out, you can jump pretty high. I mean, Michael Jordan wishes he could jump this high. He'd probably still be in the NBA with a walker or something. Hidden orbs level up a little bit of everything, but this is a supply post. You enter a supply point, it unlocks it on your map, lets you change your weapons, whatever, and you can fast travel to other supply points. I don't have any more because I just started the game. But I'm going to fix that. Level these up real quick. Infinite ammos, all weapons, all cars, and supply points. Okay, so go back in here. You've got a pretty good selection of guns to choose from. Standard agency issue. Some pistols, some submachine guns, machine guns, shotguns, sniper rifles, rocket launchers. And these are those DLC guns I was talking about. That's a harpoon gun. It literally sticks people to walls and stuff. Chain gun, and another rocket launcher. So I'll just pick my 2 favorite guns. Firefly, it's a homing rocket launcher, and the HMG-90, which is a light machine gun that carries a bunch of bullets. So I'm going to teleport to here, and I'll show you your typical boss battle in this game, if you want to call it that. So, as you can see, I'm jumping like Mike wishes he could. I'm going to come down here. Guerra's nightclub, this sleazy dude, I guess, runs this really bad nightclub, and he has a bunch of Hispanic dudes hanging out with him. This gang's called the Los Muertos, so it'd be weird if there were like Russian people here too, but I'm going to pick up the gate and just throw it at these dudes. The game will send you intel once you get close to bosses. This guy is Lemugre's Southern Island. He distributes drugs. He needs to die because it's making the gang money. Okay, there's your reason. Enjoy. Kick this car out of the way. Pick it up. No, okay. I'm just gonna kick it out of the way then. Shoot that guy with a rocket launcher. Switch to my light machine gun here. Now, as you can see, because my stuff is maxed all the way, I'm not taking a whole lot of damage because A, these guys can't shoot very well, and B, I've got 4 bars of health. Just kick this guy. Kill both of them in one kick. You know, and it's just a bunch of dudes. Like, you walk up, there's a lot of guys outside, and you're like, okay, I can handle this. And then they just start coming out of the woodworks like they live here or something. Like you just jumped in on Grandma's cookout, and they were all invited. So we're going to come up here, run around the building. People are going to keep shooting at us. Guerra's in here. He likes to throw grenades. We're not going to give him that choice. You know, I'm going to shoot him in the head. Kick him. He's dead. So, at this point in the game, when you're here legitimately, obviously it's not that easy. I mean, I'm a fully maxed character at the beginning of the game. But, driving in this game, this is the reason I disagree with the Grand Theft Auto clone. At the beginning of the game, you might do a lot of driving. There are a few different varieties of cars to choose from, but unlike in Grand Theft Auto, where you can impound any car you find, there were only certain cars in this game you could impound. I'm actually hurting really bad. So I'm going to come over here and take this Pinto. That's not, none of the cars are actually named in the game. He just blew out my tire. I'm going to keep driving because I really don't care. But, you know, driving is a good way to get around. You know, if you're lower level and you want to level your driving points, they can shoot out your back tires and you flip unrealistically. But once you get later in the game, really most of the time you're going to be spending is up here. I mean, you're basically a superhero. You've got super strength, you can jump retardedly long distances, slam into the ground and do damage, that kind of thing. I wish I could pick up this water tower, but I guess it's too heavy. But, because you're going to spend most of your time up on the roof because you're looking for these agility orbs to make you faster and make you jump higher. Kick that guy while he's down, because I'm rude like that. And agility orbs become a really big deal because later in the game, the Shai-Jin, which is the third island for this game, you've got the Los Muertos, the Hispanic drug dealers, you've got the Volk, which are the Russian arms mercenaries, I guess you'd call them, and then you've got the Shai-Jin, which are the high-tech Asian gang. On their island, I can actually show you if I can get to a supply point without being turned into agency Swiss cheese. Yeah, they can't even hit me. There's like 60 dudes out here, and they can't shoot well enough to shoot me. So I'm gonna run up here to this supply point, and I'll show you why I say that agility is a big deal. Because if you try to go to this island too soon, you're not gonna be able to get anywhere almost because of how tall the buildings are. A lot of the building scaling, you can use balconies to get higher and jump up, and I picked a shorter building here. I didn't mean to go here, I was getting button happy. I'll go to Stripey's. Yeah, Stripey's Cafe. Now, when I think cafe, I think squat little building on the corner, eat me some pancakes, breakfast. Who has a cafe on top of a skyscraper? I don't. Do you? Do you know someone who does? Because I don't. Anyway, see what I mean by just the sheer height of these buildings. Like, you can't climb this if you're a level 1 or 2 agent. Your agility has to be at level 3, or you almost can't move around here. I've been playing this game a lot. Let's see if this kills me. I've been playing this game a lot, trying to get all the achievements and stuff. Yeah, that almost killed me, but I survived because I have a lot of health. I've been playing this game a lot with my roommate and my cousin, and I brought my roommate here the first time we played. He's like, I'll just jump in your game, I'll be fine. And I started climbing buildings, and he's like, dude, I can't get up there. I'm like, oh. So we were just fighting ground troops or whatever. Little smart car. Give me your car, dude. But, another cool thing about the agency vehicles that sets them apart is when you're in the air, you have more control over the vehicle. Like, if I hit a ramp in this thing, it goes wherever it wants, and I'm just holding on for the ride. Really. That guy's a douche because he decided to swerve out in front of me. See, the Shai-Jin vehicles are weird. Like, what kind of gangster rolls around with 2 dudes in the front seat of the limo? I've never seen that. You've got this sedan here. That's gangster, right? Let's see. Another sedan. He just hit me with his car. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gonna need to see the agency chiropractor. Yeah, hit that. Okay. I feel better. I'm looking for a specific car because, oh, minivan gangsters. Look at that. Soccer practice is over. They're gonna gun some people down. We got another sedan over here. Where is the truck that I'm looking for? I'm really looking for one vehicle, and it's annoying me. So I'm going to extract back to the keep because I have all of the cars unlocked. And the last vehicle, like, the minivan is not gangster at all. I don't know how the gang life works because I'm definitely not thug, but I just teleported to the wrong place. I don't see many movies where guys roll around in minivans for drive-bys. So we're gonna head back to the agency keep now, assuming I don't push buttons too fast. I'll pick a different car this time. I'll show you the ultra gangster Suburban. we've got here for the Shijin. So you can choose your different gangs, cars here. I really wish my DLC was working because this is a tank with 3 rocket launchers on it. Anyway, Shijin, gangsters, brought mom's Suburban. Anyway, we're gonna switch vehicles now. I'm gonna pick the semi-truck. Show you the changes on it real quick. So here we've got what I like to describe as Generation 1 Optimus Prime. The flat front truck. Obviously the color is wrong. I could have picked red, but I didn't. So now we're gonna transform and roll out. Yeah, don't mind me, you know, I'm gonna just pull this out of the garage. I'll show you the SUV real quick while I'm here. I think the guys are shooting at me again, and I don't really care. So, SUV, this thing is my favorite vehicle in the whole game. Now here, I'm taking my kids to soccer practice. By the time I'm done, I'm definitely not going to soccer practice. So, I say we just go mudding. Alright, look. And the cool part about this, where the Batmobile has guns, I can just jump in the air whenever I want to. So, we're going to take off in this, drive around a little bit, talk to you some more. So each of the vehicles has its own special power. The car's got guns, this thing can hop. The semi-truck, you hold B, and it just goes really fast, and you hit people. I'm just going to do a flip right here over the freeway, and we're good to go. But that light pole stopped me. Sorry, I know you were selling crank on that corner. I'm leaving. They're going to run out in the street in front of me and then move again because apparently they mocapped Keanu Reeves from Matrix to play that guy. Flip over the slide here. Land down on the beach. Won't put it in the water. But the game's fun. It's co-op, which makes it even better. The co-op doesn't disrupt the quote-unquote story, which is lackluster at best. Like I said, it never gets any harder. You go through and you kill different bosses and you go to the next guy. Once you beat the game, you get a cutscene. Thanks for playing. New game plus. Resurrect the gangs. Finish maxing out your stats. I just wanted to take a minute, kind of do my own thing. I wanted to show this game to you guys. Apparently, Reploid Bill has never played this game nor seen it, so I think he'll get a kick out of some of the stuff I'm doing. I'm actually going to do one more thing. If the truck will stop. I'm just going to go over here, carry my SUV to a different jump. I'm just going to hop over this fence carrying my SUV. Oh, I dropped it. I must have stubbed my toe or something. It's okay. Just pick it back up. There's some stairs here I want to drive on. Wait for it to transform back into the mud thumper. Hopefully this guy gets out of my way. I'm going to mess it up, but I wanted to try and flip off of there, and I bombed it because that's not a very wide driveway. But yeah, this is Crackdown. Like I said, released in 2007. The game's showing its age, but there's a sequel to this game, Crackdown 2. You know, great name. Super fancy. They totally thought that one out. And a lot of people say that it didn't live up to this game. And if you like this game, you're probably going to agree. I own Crackdown 2. Haven't beat it yet. Still working on that. But I don't think it's as good as this one is. But yeah, this is Kage, Crackdown, kicking people off of cliffs and ripping down fences, and getting a dossier, throwing benches. I think those are supposed to be bolted to the ground. But yeah, not sure what game will be next, but look forward to it. I plan on doing it, and I think that's it. And that guy's gonna have a bad day, and I'm gonna sign off here, and we'll see you next time.